Hi friends, it's Susan Smith with Stamp Creatively, and I'm here. And I'm live. I love it. Now, why it has my book going this way, we'll never know. I tried to get, I may be even a little bit early just because I was trying to figure out my technology. So let's see. Am I still live or is it off? No, I'm still live. And it's got me sideways. Oh my gosh. All right, I'm going to scooch this. I'm going to see if I can see me sideways, if I'm sideways too. Oh, I am. All right, friends. I'm going to see if I can rotate this little booger, which is my phone. And now it's, you see out my window. Oh, let's do this. I'm trying not to take it off. Okay, I am going to, we don't want to see me this way. We're going to rotate that. Now you can see my wall. We're going to put this back in here. And it's going to make me go this way. Hi, friends. Okay, so it's going to make me go this way. It's not going to let me change. I'll turn it down and then adjust it again. But I wanted to say hello. Thank you for joining me. I can't really see comments because I pushed buttons to try to see this. So I will comment back later. But thanks for joining me. Let me show you what I have. Okay, and I'm going to see if it's upside down. It is. Let me see if I can rotate it. See if we can be friends and go right side up. I got this new thing that like turns so that I don't have to do all the turning. And you can see, you've got to see Gumby. Okay, so for those of you who remember Gumby and Pokey, this is my Gumby. And this is when my constant reminder that I need to be flexible with things. Because flexibility is not always my friend. Figuratively and literally, I am not a flexible person. Okay, so here we go. Let's do some of this. I've got it working. I'm friends with all of it, so let's see what we can do. Okay, here is what I want to show you today. I get together with some friends consistently, and we are working on these templates that are in the catalog that go across the bottom. Let's see if I go this way if I don't have to tilt it. These templates that go across the bottom. Okay, so that's what we're working on. And so we're going to get together this week and we're going to do 2 of them. These are the 2 we're going to do this week. So and these came straight from the catalog. I just kind of blew them up so that I could kind of see measurements and do all that kind of stuff. And I don't always follow it, but I did blow it up. So this is the first one I'm going to show you, which is my version of this one. So that's the first one I'm going to show you. I wish my phone would let me rotate it so I could spread out. Oh well. Okay, so this is the first one I'm going to show you. And I will show you what I used. I'm using online exclusives. They're currently available to you. I'm using, this is from the catalog. This is Unbounded Love, and this is Golden Greenery from the new online exclusives. And then I have some of the vellum. And the vellum is, it's got 3 different patterns in it. It's got this leaf pattern. It's got a white pattern to it. And then it has the one I'm going to use today. I'll take these out so you can see them a little bit better. So these are the 3 that are in there. And there's that white. I'm using this white at camp. We're going to make a card with it. Okay, let's slide this back in here. The colors that are in this are Garden Green, Mossy Meadow, Old Olive, and Pecan Pie. So I chose to use the Pecan Pie as my card base. So I have, here's my card base. Then I ran a piece of 4 by 5 1/4 through the distressed tile embossing folder. And I'm going to put that right on the front with my seal. How are you today? I didn't even ask that. That wasn't very nice. It's Monday. I don't know where you're watching from, but in Indiana, it's boiling hot and humid. It's muggy. Ugh. So now I'm adding this piece. And this is okay, so it's spinning. Why is it spinning? Is it still live? I can't tell. Somebody tell me if I'm still live or what's going on. Okay, there it goes. It's showing it now. Okay, my the thing I was looking at had me spinning, and I'm like, I don't know why I'm spinning. Okay, so here's my see if I can lift this up because I feel like we're a little close. Okay, it spun for a while, and I couldn't see why it was spinning. So here's the card. I've added the distressed tile in pecan pie also. This is my sheet of vellum, and I cut this 3 by 5. I'm going to put it on with some glue dots. So I guess, even though it looked like it was spinning on my iPad, which is what I try to look at, it wasn't spinning for you. So that's good. I just didn't want to lose connection. I don't know why I would lose connection. I mean, put glue dots on the back of this. Oh, and I put it on the wrong side. Oh, well. We'll see. I put them about where the leaves are. So that is it. So you'll be able to see this is the front and this is the back. And you can definitely tell that I've used the back. This is much brighter. And then, because this pattern that I went with had a line across it, I wanted to do the same thing. So I'm getting out, I've got some ink and part of the stamp set, some words. The words come from the Unbounded Love. I'm going to use pecan pie ink and Old Olive. I'm going to put my words on the front. And I was only going to use, I'm going to do this one a little bit different than the other one. So I'm going to take the friend and I'm going to tilt it and use it in pecan pie. But this one I'm going to do in the Old Olive, just so you can see the difference. Friend, feel better soon. No one likes to not feel well. So I'm going to cut this out. I'm going to fussy cut this. I'm going to go around it. So even though I can't see the comments because of where my, the way I have it set up, and I'll return any comments later, but tell me where you are. Tell me where you're from. I love to know. And what it is at your house. Is it hot like my house? I used vanilla, and I stamped that on there. And then this is part of the DSP that is in this bundle on the online exclusives. It has 2 different gold patterns, and then it's got a beautiful green pattern on the back. And I'm going to use one of these. And I just wanted to tear it a little bit. Oh, I got 2. One of them is partially torn. So I just wanted to tear it because I wanted a little bit of this to go across the front of my card. Okay? So I'm going to put this on the front of my card. And again, I just didn't, for some unknown reason, I didn't want it straight. I'm gonna add some of this pretty, I love this burlap polka dot, and it's an online exclusive too. I'm gonna put some seal right across on my card because I can't get the adhesive to stick to the burlap. I wanted some fun polka dots across the front. I'm just gonna snip that off. Then I have my embellishments. And obviously they've fallen off the sheet, but I want to put some pearls on here because they reminded me of those cute little berries that are on there. So I put some pearls on here. I love, these are the iridescent pearls. They're just so pretty. So there's my iridescent pearls, and now I'm going to put this on. I'm going to use these mini glue dots for it. Friend, feel better soon. Or you could say feel better soon, friend. But then I wanted to do something on the inside. Okay, so I wanted to add a little, so that's where I used that stamp. And I put white on the inside. I have no idea why I did white. Probably because the pearls in the white. But this lines up so well. And I did the pecan pie first and stamped it down. And then I did the old olive. But it lines up really well. And it's just beautiful. Look at that. And it looks just like this, what it does on the front. So I'm going to seal that on the inside. I'm going to close these up because I have another card I want to show you too that I did with that second pattern. So I'm going to move these out of the way. Seal this on the inside. So there's card one. I'm going to set it up here so you can kind of see it while I do card two. Put this back in here, clean up my mess. So this is what I'm taking to stamp with my friends. So they're all going to make this, and so I have it all in a nice neat container to make sure I don't forget anything. Surprise. You know, I feel like I always, it was like when we used to do camps, workshops in people's houses, I always seemed to forget one thing. That was what I was notorious for. So this one, I'm using the painted lavender. Now, it's not an online exclusive, it's in the catalog, but I wanted to show you the pattern, and this was the DSP, or the, I wanted to use that DSP with this. Okay, so I'll show you what I created. So I have my piece at an angle, I have my square, and then I used kind of like an embellishment over here. I'll hold that up a little bit more. And then I used a pattern background again. So this is what they're going to make. That's my version of that template. Okay, so what I did was I took the crumb cake base, then I used the eyelet to put the white on. So I'm going to add my white to my crumb cake base. I tell my husband when I'm going to go live and that he's supposed to be quiet. It's always funny because, I'm going to do this one a little bit different than this just because I like it. So I go to the middle and just go up a little bit and then have these meet. So I swear he like sweats bullets up there while I'm live trying to make sure he's quiet. And it entertains me a little bit, right? So that's how I cut my thing, by cutting up the middle and then meeting it. clean up my mess. I love this. Ooh, that one's pretty too. All right, let me decide. You could decide for me. Pull that down so you can see it a little bit better. What do you think? Which one? Do you have an opinion? All right, fine. Let's do this one. Oh, make a decision. All right, I pulled the trigger. We're going this way. Okay, and then I'm gonna add this piece on here. This I cut, so this was 5 by 3, and then I trimmed it. This is 3.5 by 3.5. So that's the size of that one. And then I did a piece of white on the inside again. So I'm gonna put this in here. I can hear the neighbor's dog barking, which is funny. Oh, somebody didn't stamp that well. It's always a game before I turn it over to see if I can line it up. And I did. So this piece is going to go on the inside. We're going to put that in there. And that was stamped in the shaded spruce. Now, I wanted to, on the front of my card, add some beautiful, I wanted to add a butterfly. That's what I wanted over here. So I keep my butterflies in one of these. So it comes, your butterflies come like this. Okay. And then when you, there's 40 butterflies in there. Well, then I pull out the ones I wanted, and they're in there too. And for this to take to my friends, I pulled out a couple of them and I have them in a baggie. And I wanted to duplicate in my own way. Come on, butterfly. This butterfly. Can you see that little butterfly in there? So I played with it for quite a while to get it the way I wanted. And so I started with a silicone mat. I put my butterfly on there. And then I just kind of played with the colors. Like I really tried to look at the butterfly in the paper to see what I wanted to do. So I started off and I used a dark Misty Moonlight. And so I went over the antenna. Oh, and I'm doing it on my little silicone mat. And then I just kind of scribbled around the outside because I feel like that's what that butterfly looks like. And I kind of went in this order a little bit. Then I went a light blueberry. And these aren't, I mean, these are made out of cardstock, so they're not real flimsy. But I didn't want to push too hard. Okay, so now this one is a light petunia pop because it has some pink in it. I kind of did that towards the bottom there. This is a dark or a light berry burst. And then I went with a light azure afternoon. I mean, I used a lot of colors because again, I just kind of wanted it to look as close to what I saw in those butterflies. And then it had a little bit of yellow in it. So I used a light daffodil and kind of dotted any of my white spots. And then it just kind of brightened it up. And I looked at my butterfly and I thought, oh my gosh, I love that butterfly. Can you see that? I don't know whether it's better for me to pull it down or hold it up. But here's my beautiful butterfly. And now, because I needed it to be extra special beautiful, I went over it with Wink of Stella, so they don't sparkle. Thank you, Silicone Matte. So then, to build my butterfly onto my card, I have some other little flowers behind that. So I have some other little things behind it. And these all come out of the dies. They're in the painted lavender. So I have this one, I put adhesive sheet on, so it would just pull off and stick for me. And then here's another one. And these are all, I ran these through, they're on the DSP, because there was a variation of color in it. You can see this one got half of a DSP. So there it is. I'm gonna put that one on. And I don't mind that that sticks up. You know, it's not gonna stick up all the time, but I like a little interest to my pieces. Come on, little friend. I'm gonna pull that off. Stick that on. Oh, and that's gonna kind of hold that down a little bit. Here's a white one. I'm gonna stick this one on with a glue dot, because I didn't put anything on the back of this one. Because I wanted to make sure that one did stand up. So then I'm going to take my ribbon, and I do everything with my ribbon on a bolt. So I'm gonna wrap that around a couple of times. And this is just the linen thread. So then I'm gonna do this with my linen thread. And then I am going to put this on here, the glue dot. And then I'm going to add my butterfly right to the top of that linen thread. What do you think, friends? So that is my version of this pattern. Only instead of that, I used the embellishment. And then this is my version of this. What do you think? So again, I'll get together with these ladies on Wednesday, and we will all do this. We will all show our own designs, and so we'll each do them twice. I'm gonna see. I bet I'm upside down. I'll go this way and then see if you go. Not that anyone wants to see me right side up or upside down, but we'll get together on Wednesday, and then I'll do 2 of each of theirs. There are 5 of us that get together, so I'll have 10 to show next week from what we did, and I like it. I like doing it with my friends. I like stamping with friends. They always have such creative ideas of things I haven't thought of. I'm amazed after doing this for 26 years how different we all stamp and how much fun it is to get together. I love getting together with people. I love having camps at my house and just hanging out. So hopefully sometime you can join us at one of our events. We have events. We would love to have you join us, and we just like hanging out. So thanks for joining me. Have a good one. I'll be back here next Monday at noon, and I'll have some more either online exclusive or kits to show you. All right, have a good one. Bye.